What's up, guys? This is Ninja on Ninja. Basically, I have a video for you today. It's it's kind of about it's not really political, and it's not really. It's kind of gaming in a sense. It's more like a sport. It's like it's kind of psychology. It's kind of life. Like, I think this is important for everyone to know and to see. Basically, and this really shows you my point that I have, that many people seem to have forgotten, and I think this exposes it pretty well. But okay, so this video is trio per uno. How I see 3.9k viewers or subs, and this has been viewed about 900,000 times 9 years ago. Okay, now they're pretty amazing. I'm gonna go back because I don't want to miss anything. Okay, so get the gist. That's literally it. And what I mean is, it's great and it's cool and it's, like, bravo. That's hard to do, but it's not hard to do. It takes a long time. That's commitment and dedication, and bravo to that. But and what I'm trying to okay, so I left a comment. Oh, I didn't. Did I? No, I did not. So 1 second. I don't like reading the comments from a comment section. I get sidetracked by bullshit, so it's better to do it this way, because it keeps all the bullshit that sidetracks me. Because I have ADD in a sense where I want things to work and I want to solve. And the problem is, if there is always something else, so then you can't get back. Anyways, we can't focus, is the point. So, my comment and what I said was, one way to test them and see if this is actually worth a damn was to have them change positions. Meaning, there's three girls, mix them up. So the one playing on the bottom right is playing on the top, and the bottom left is on the middle right, and the right is on the top is on the left, or something. Like, mix them up, make them change positions, because you have to see, are they doing this, or are they remembering a sequence? And that's my argument between AI and intelligence. So, anyways, there is a difference in appreciation between copying a task, which is why AI and the community in it thinks that a robot performing a backflip is amazing, and they're blown away by it. But then you ask the question, or then you bring up, can perform an actual task, right? Or is what it just did just a routine? And did you just practice on the routine? Or did you actually perform an original task and actually create? You know what I'm saying? And so the problem in my world is that my whole life I've always been one to create, but I've been surrounded by followers and betas that obey, and they're kind of what's it called? They lick the throne. They're bootlickers, right? And so, unless it was something that was already created, it wasn't funny. Unless they liked you, you weren't accepted. bias ruled them, and that's kind of, I think, what's going on. Is they're trying to make you a mundane simpleton, and anyone who is original or creative that isn't an AI, that's actually intelligence that you should follow, gets thrown away, and they want you to do this mundane bullshit. There's a difference between intelligence and education, and that is one thing that humans have that machines will never have, and it seems to be getting forgotten about in today's world. People take it for granted. What we used to call common sense, kids today, many people today, they don't have any. That common sense, if it's so common, why do so little people have it? Right? Once upon a time, it was common sense. Nowadays, it's whoa, that's amazing. You're all monkeys in a tree, right? That's what it is. That's what they're doing. They're making the world stupid, literally. And the reason why they're doing it is because they can't control you. That's what's going on. And anyone who is like me, who doesn't succumb to this bullshit, to this trick tyranny stuff, it's you get shut down and suppressed and pushed down and eaten and devoured because they want control, and I speak to the opposite of that. Be free, my children. Go fly, be free, do what you want to do. This is America. The world isn't fucked up here. You think it's fucked up because of what they're telling you, but it's actually not. America's pretty fucking good. Like, I would be dead if I was anywhere else, right? Like, America is good, and there are people taking advantage of it, and that's the problem. The reason why they're sending $10 million to wherever is because they get the money. They're literally taking taxpayer dollars and putting it in their pockets. They're they're causing violence to benefit from the violence. You know the what they call it, the war machine, the military industrial complex. That's part of it. There is legitimacy there, but understand, just like the right and religion, they corrupted it. The military, they corrupted it, right? It's the military is good. And some people go to join, and you're heroes, you are, but there are bad people in control, and they're using you to get what they want, and that's the fucking problem. That's what's going on in America. That's what happened to Elon Musk. He wanted a certain thing, they bought it, and it fucked, and then he stopped playing their game, and they tried to ruin him. They tried to destroy him because of how he was. He thought with the chainsaw, yeah, woohoo, he thought everyone was like liking him. But his finger was on the pulse, and he was actually paying attention, and he realized, oh, people actually don't like me as much as they're pretending to like me on the right. And that's why he went off and did what he did, and that's what happened to. I'm gonna pull out my handy dandy list. And on this list, it's called the Downfall of America. Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham, John Kennedy, Jim Jordan, Pete Hegseth, R.K. Jr., Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Fox News, Marco Rubio, Jeanine Pirro, Paul Manafort, Jubilee and owners Netflix and owners Ben Shapiro and friends, Paramount Global, PMN, Paramount Media, CBS, Columbia Broadcasting System. The name changes to dodge penalty and punishment like Trump and Lex Splins. Apple TV, imagine Owen Wilson, Snoop Dogg, another person, Ted Cruz, Tucker Carlson. These names, they were in the front until they realized, oh, not everyone's a fucking ant. It's stupid and an idiot. So now we're gonna run away. Because before it was easy winning when we were just sailing on the right. They were just like, yeah, Nazi propaganda, woohoo, and everyone's like, yeah, I believe I'm Nazi, I'm a sympathizer, yeehaw, yeah, because everyone's thinking that way. That's how they think out there. But the left is actually in touch with the world, and that's what this competition, this combat is about. And this is a good example. Basically, you are stupid. You've been tricked and they're controlling you. That's what it is. That's all I tested was have them change positions, and they want to bitch and complain and yell and blah, blah, blah and make all this noise because they're trying to sidetrack you because they know I got them. I'm going to expose them, and they don't like the fact that I'm exposing them, so they're trying to make you hate me because you listening to me makes them look bad. And that's what happened with Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. And that one girl, Kamala Harris, right? There is a lot of good in the world, but the right is telling you that it's wrong and bad and no. And online in video games, League of Legends, on YouTube, um, maybe I don't know. I can't confirm, but it seems that Riot, at the very least, League of Legends, they are in bed with the bad guys, right? And they see that I'm a light that's getting brighter in my room because that's just how much energy I bring and glory to the world that I bring. And you can find happiness by following and supporting me because I will fight this fight. You can pee on the tree, you can throw poop at one another, that's fine. I don't care. The problem I have is that motherfucker is making people die so he can have a yacht. That's the problem. There are Jews killing each other for land and they can live with one another. What the fuck are you doing? What the hell's going on? Right? But they want this conflict. That's what racism is. There's no such thing as race. Time isn't real. But you guys are all mundane and stupid and you think this way. God is God. It's because he knows I'm God, bitch. What's up? Jesus Christ is here. Look at this hair. I cut it yesterday. What's up? Jesus Christ is in me, son. Anyways, that's the thing. I went through a stroke, brain tumor, all this shit, and still here I am. You know why? Because that's what you should do. You should try. I haven't given up. I am the non-housebroken animal. I will pee on your carpet. I will pee right now into the wall because fuck you. But I don't because I'm civil. I have honesty. I have respect. I have all this culture about me, right? But you're trying to argue against me and you can't win, so you're just trying to poke and prod and trying to find something. That's why comedians are like on the decline. Louis C.K., right? I think it was there's Louis C.K. Who was it? Fighting like a woman, and then they go rogue. Who was it? I forgot who it was. Bill Burr. Bill Burr. That's who it was. Fighting like a woman. Basically, that's what it is. That's all. That's everything going on right now. Is when they can't prove it, they go rogue. But when they have something, this is where the topic is, and this is where it stays. That is the right. That is what's going on in politics today. That's what's happening to me and why I can't climb in League of Legends. All because of this video, by the way. All because I'm just I'm comparing AI or artificial versus real. That's it. It's just for faking it to you're it. And I know because I'm all about being real. My name for a long time was authentic, right? Most people don't know, but that's where I resided and hailed from back in the day, tied to sinful sorrow, right? Sinful Sorrow because I just wanted an undead name of a guy who it came back with resentment. Because that's what my character looked like. Sinful Sorrow, right? But anyways, and then fucking the mundane bullshit and all this fucking Sinister X and blah blah blah. I remember these fuckers, they ruined it, and like World of Warcraft, it was an amazing thing until these fucking assholes came in. The problem is no one had a spine. I was a kid back then. Nowadays, if I was involved, the World of Warcraft would still be in its heyday today. But y'all have no spine and have no balls, and I got plenty of that, bitch. I got plenty, and that's why they're trying to fucking get me out of the way because you know you can't win. You know you can't beat me. You know you can't take me. So instead, what you do is you make it impossible for me to play your fucking game. Because you know I'll go straight right the fuck up. I know, because I played in other people's accounts, like other Masters player, Diamonds and Platinums and whatnot. I played on their accounts, I played with them, and I fucking breeze. It's easy AF. And there are people that are good. And for sure, you are good, but the problem is you're a fucking idiot, right? That's why you start over. It's because you're good, but you're an idiot. You're good, but you're an idiot. That's why you start over. It's why you keep on doing it over and over and over again. You go all the way up until you get out of gold, and then it starts to get to the point where, okay, now I need to know where to be instead of just being the first person to pull the trigger. At some point, it becomes that. That's when you start over again. That's what you encounter in the world, League of Legends right now. Everyone's really good at their champion, but they're fucking idiots. Anyways, I'm out. People be happy, be safe. And again, as a challenge for these girls, just have them change positions if they could still do it. I don't know. I don't know, because again, you're testing. Is it just something that they've done for a long time, so they can do it because they've done it for a long time, or are they just so good that they can do this? Are they so good that they can do stuff? Like I should be the captain of a starship. You know what I'm saying? I am what you would see in a starship captain. I'm a general. I'm the real deal, son. You know what I'm saying? Because I know. It's all about knowing stuff, not pretending to know, not bullshit, not fucking muscles, not strength, not blah blah blah. That's all beta fucking cuck ass fucking the right Trump fucking lead bootlicker bullshit. No, 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 no. Right here, I got it. Anyways, be well, be happy, be safe. I'm out. God bless. God, be strong. And don't let the door hit you where the door split you up. Peace, peace, peace.